Hi Virgos, let's see what's in your energy. Now this is your energy or someone connected to you. All right, somebody here is being very greedy, very possessive, very materialistic, okay? And it's kind of creating some obstacles here with giving and receiving, some equal give and take, okay? Somebody can also just be greedy over your time, like your what type of resource you bring. Does that make sense? I don't know. Somebody kind of like makes it seem like you're supposed to be on their time. You're supposed to be all about them and like do for them and only by them. It's creating conflict. Okay, people's egos are talking. There's a bunch of people here. I feel like you do have childhood friends right here. Okay, childhood friends that lack some type of consciousness and they're mirroring you. You could probably feel like these people are not in alignment with me. It could be childhood friends. It could also just be maybe people that you come together with that reflect off of your childhood, like your inner child, right? So maybe these are people that you come to terms with, and they could be friends for over the years, people that you always just kind of resort to over the years. It could be also like a bunch of side bitches and stuff like that. No offense, but I mean, they could be seen as friends, but they're people who you give and take with. It's something about give and take is always up in the air, Virgos, and it creates a lot of conflicts because there's too many egos at play. People reside in their egos, especially if the consciousness isn't aligned with you. So it's something about, you know this though, you know this. And so that's kind of like, it's greed, because you might also be being greedy by having these people around, knowing that they don't align with you, Virgo. And then also I feel like some people lack originality. You're original, but these people are lack originality. And these people, they might be childhood friends, they might be friends for a long time, or again, these might be people who you bond with based on your inner child. And if your inner child in the past had people who were materialistic, greed, like lacked originality, well, there you go. This is how they're here. And it's something how like you're neglecting your North Node. And I really feel like you're neglecting your originality, and you're neglecting what matters to you, your level of consciousness. Okay? You also have spell work in reverse. Okay, you have spell work. And then I thought it's in reverse, but that just means that other people are doing spell work. So these people, and this has to do with March, okay? We're just now about to get out of March. So all of March, maybe you've been like, what the fuck is going on? But maybe you have neglected you and the Creator's connection. Or maybe the promises you made yourself when it came to 360 these friends. Is it 360 or 180? 180 these friends. Okay, because a lot of them reside in their shadow self. And they don't know how to get out of it because that ego is loud. And I mean, they're determined to do something. They're determined to get something from you. And it might be just your level of awareness and consciousness, though they're not ready to do the work or measure up. You're not supposed to negotiate, Virgo. You don't need to negotiate. You also have to be determined to stay true to yourself, not negotiate. You know this is going to kind of bring you a heartbreak. You don't want to let go of these people, because it's going to break your heart. These people have seen you through the journey. They have seen you grow. They have seen you become who you become. And it's just going to break the shit out of your heart to sit. And you're going to grieve a little bit just to sit here and say, I can't be a part of this no more. I can't hold on to you. I can't hold on to me. Because the vibrations are off. And then it seems like you got a couple people here. I mean, these might be some women that are seen as friends, but they're not really friends because y'all still do something for each other emotionally. Somebody is real aggressive, demanding, deceitful, jealous, bitchy. Someone who you keep around, you done broke their heart, or they broke your heart. But I feel like you broke their heart. Or again, they did break your heart, but they did it and they're just that type of person. This person might be the one who's also doing the spell work to sit here and make all other connections for you not line up with you, align, you know, take from you, siphon your energy. You also have someone maybe who is a baby mama, has kids, or something like that. You have someone here maybe who is of that nature, but they're not nurturing and they don't care for you. Though this person might have, I'm hearing this person probably got pregnant too and had a miscarriage or something, so it could have been a baby mama. Or I'm also hearing too that this person kind of wants to carry your child, but they're not nurturing the fuck at all. They're not somebody who you would probably do that with. And then there's something about someone who is actually in your energy, who's actually an empress, someone who is on the up of all ups, someone who is very nurturing, very loving, fertile, very abundant, very has their own throne, very connected to the source, someone who very much can show up for you. Okay, someone who could show up for you, someone who's a divine feminine. And if you're a divine masculine, I mean, this seems like somebody who's aligned with you, right? But you probably can't see that. And then on top of that, it might be that somebody wants you to be very lustful or do or risk something. Or there's something about how you can't actually maybe be intimate with these people because it's just risky. You don't know who these people are intimate with either. You don't want any soul ties. It's something about that. Or maybe somebody's doing that spell work so that you can see somebody as lustful, but they're actually the empress. Something significant there. So there's something that you need to do. You need to kind of clean house. You need to clean house. You need to clean house. Also getting Virgo, somebody who you keep trying to do this give and take with. This is somebody who can actually be the mother of your children. They're a dark witch and they keep doing spell work on your ass, all because they're heartbroken. You broke their heart because this person was so greedy. They're very greedy, and it caused you to neglect yourself in your own journey as a man. As a man. But you had an affair with someone who's actually the empress. That's why they're fucking mad. You had an affair with someone who can actually be the real Queen of Cups and the real Queen of Wands. They tricked you. Someone tricked you here. All because you might also be listening to childhood friends who ain't on the same consciousness as you, level of consciousness. They don't know what the fuck. And they might be marrying unto you as what they would do if they were in your situation. Because they don't even want you to have this empress. Maybe they want to go do something risky with this empress too. Because they know, oh, that's where the energy is. We're going to take that chance. Not for you though. Virgo, you could have hit the jackpot at one point and you steered away from that. And now you residing with this low down dirty hoe. I don't know. This was a reading, Virgo. Peace.